Hey, did you like the new transition?
Still hasn't shown on my end.
It showed for me. It was like a giant horde of little chibi errands.
Yeah.
She was everywhere for a brief time, but you had to have the Twitch thing open.
I mean, yeah, I have Twitch open. It's just not functioning.
Oh,
Oh no. So are you just stuck on starting soon?
Okay, there it is.
Oh, you saw it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it finally did it. Uh,
There are more of me now. I have reproduced. No, I'm kidding.
you have not. Those are fucking dolls.
So what's up? What are you doing? I don't know what Bus is doing. He's just staring at the door. Anyways.
all right, I'm gonna go back to downloading hentai.
No context.
Anyway,
I'm pretty sure I just said all the context necessary.
Yeah. Anyways, this is a long description for group of interest. Alright.
yes, but I think they might be a good group. I
Maybe.
have high hopes.
we'll
Please
find
don't break them. I have high hopes.
we'll
Please.
find out. Alright. Life Raft is a collective name for a mutual aid organization of intelligent beings coming from various different worlds. The name Life Raft is for convenience only, and is not a self-proclaimed name for each community and its members. The members and communities are scattered around the world. The composition, size, etc. of the communities may vary widely. It is speculated that there is not a leader because the lack of interaction between communities while they are cooperative. Its members are mainly intelligent beings accidentally transferred from a different world than the one where this text exists, and many of them have different characteristics and traits from the existing human race and biological species. The purpose of each member is to return to their original world or to obtain a stable living environment, but they are not identical. For this reason, it has been confirmed that in some communities of Life Raft, members join and leave with high frequency. Although Life Raft first came to the attention of the Foundation 19 Redacted, it is known that the organization Life Raft's origins was active in Europe and other parts of the world around the late 19th century from many related documents and interviews. It is also ascertained that several similar mutual aid societies that have no direct relationship to the current Life Raft existed in history prior to the 19th century. Based on this and what the Foundation has heard from those involved in their organizations, it is thought that Life Raft's organizational identity is thin. Their relationship with the Foundation is, by its nature, a broadly gentle tension state. On the other hand, some communities behave in very hostile ways, others conceal themselves very secretively, and yet others establish some relationships, so the Foundation must determine how to cope with each specific community of Life Raft. The relationship between Life Raft and other groups is similar to that of their and the Foundation, and some members of each GOI temporarily enrolled in Life Raft are also detected. So if there's multiple groups within Life Raft.
Yeah. So basically, they vary so much. Some might be good, while some might be evil. Some might be neutral.
Yeah.
That that's worrisome.
Yeah. Also,
And they're not even one community.
yeah.
We can't label them as a community or evil or good or neutral.
Yeah. Alright, before we continue, random person, do you want to see a surprise? What for surprises? All right. Here's a new transition slide. What happened? What? Wait, it didn't. Hold on.
Yeah, it did.
Hold on.
It did it.
I
Are
know,
you
but
double flashing random person?
yeah, but it didn't. When I went back from scene 3 to the regular scene, it didn't do it again, which is weird. Whatever.
It did it twice.
It didn't do it for me twice when I was in OBS.
Well, then you missed it.
No, I'm currently looking at OBS when I saw it. Whatever. Anyways, let's just.
Yeah, random person also confirms it did the thing. See? We both saw it.
It covered a screen with minis twice over. Well, I guess OBS just glitched for me because it did not show after it went from scene 3 to regular scene. Whatever. Anyways.
On the bright side, as you can tell, random person liked it.
Yeah. Alright. Hatchet.
Mm.
Guess how many hentais are connected to it?
What did you just say?
I said, guess how many hentais are connected to it?
I can leave this call right now.
Aaron, be appropriate.
No.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm not asking Aaron to be appropriate. I'm asking Aaron to, if you're gonna ask me a question, make it coherent.
No. Anyways, Hatchet, guess how many
He
SCPs
asked.
connected to
She
it?
was. She should have asked if to guess a number of SCPs. Instead, she asked you to guess the number of hentais.
Connected to it. Anyways, Hatchet, guess the
My
number of
Twitch,
SCPs.
uh, 3.
I.
Wait,
What is.
none?
We have black, white, yellow, current profile Owen, and early summer. That number. AD. Again.
That sounds like way in the future. What would a summer that far into the future even look like?
Hell if I know.
Hot.
That's fair. By then, the sun would be a red giant, right?
It'll be when day
Uh,
breaks.
Actually, wait. That's so far in the future. I'm not certain the planet would still be in existence.
Oh yeah, isn't the sun going to eventually explode? Or
Yeah,
Well,
and like
yeah. Oh.
like a
the bigger issue is when it becomes a red giant, a lot of the planets would be swallowed up, including Earth. It'll be eventually shrink down, but by then, Earth is already gone.
Yeah. Which is
Num
why we
num
must
num.
go to Mars. No, I'm kidding.
If it starts getting bigger, I think we need to go a little further away than Mars.
Anyways, what do we do? Because we don't really have an SCP.
Critter profile?
It's a monkey.
Oh.
little monkey.
Oh.
Diet O-type human blood.
Oh. Why are you so cute? No.
Is a little vampire monkey.
Oh my gosh, let me read
Oh.
this part. Owen is the name of the mischievous monkey that we met here in Boring, Oregon, and have been taken care of ever since. As you may have noticed from the overview, he is a robot.
Oh.
He's a blood drinking robot? Oh yeah, it says model number there. What the fuck?
What is That said, you wouldn't know he's a robot unless someone told you so. When you touch him, you can feel the warmth and heartbeat of a living creature. He also seems to have functions that let him grow so that he can go through life with people. His body grows bigger every day, and so does his mind. He has his own thoughts and emotions, and feels that his personality is being formed through various experiences. Owen can do a lot of things, but I think one of the most amazing is his ultra advanced language translation function. He understands and uses almost any language he encounters for the first time, just by listening to a few conversations. Not only conversations, but he can also read texts written in various languages. Plus, as long as you touch Owen's hand, he automatically sends the information to your brain, so anyone can experience the translation function.
Ah,
He can even remotely control electronic devices. Truly multi-talented.
no thank you.
Alright, let me just copy the name of the fucking group so I can find out where it's connected to this fucking monkey. Based. Oh, there's 6. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. September 8th, 2021, Acer got some news that may help Owen return to his world. What he found was a group called Life Raft. As the name suggests, it seems to have a mutual aid organization formed by drifters who have washed up from the universe from others. They are engaged in various activities such as establishing a system for the drifters to survive in this world, and among them, there are some who are studying space-time transportation. This might be helpful for us. Oh.
So he was a member of Life Raft. He wants to go home. He can't.
I don't think
Yeah.
it said that he's a member of Life Raft. It's
Well,
just
I'm
that they
guessing
came in.
because at the top it says, I want to go home.
Yeah, but I don't think that means that people of Life Raft are there. They're saying that this group can help them get back home. Doesn't mean that they're yeah.
So he's homesick. He wants to go back home, and Life Raft might be able to help him.
I highly doubt the
Yeah.
Foundation will allow it. Because technically the Foundation kind of owns Wildlife Solutions financially.
Yeah.
I don't think the Foundation would allow it. But we'll find out. We got apparently 6.
Oh! After 8 years, while they have not figured out how to get him home, they did figure out how to repair his mother.
Oh, that's nice. Alright. Alright. Edit. August 11th, 2030, we received a call from a Life Raft member who has been regularly in contact with us. They said that a special breach acting as interdimensional portal had appeared nearby, albeit one way and unstable. Of course, we had no idea what the world beyond the breach would look like. It could be dangerous, and there's no guarantee that it is even an environment where any living creature could operate. Even among Life Raft members, only volunteers are willing to venture there. It was precisely because of this situation that they wished to bring Owen with them. Certainly,
Where did
Owen's
he go fuck themselves?
certainly
Sorry.
Owen's translation capabilities would support them in a number of circumstances. Above all, it was a possible clue that he finally grasped after more than 10 years of searching. If we miss this, we may not get another chance, but the fact that it might be unsafe was disturbing. Owen himself said he wanted to go. There was a difference of opinions among Wilsons as to what should we do, but then there was no time to waste. News about the interdimensional portal had reached even us, which of course meant that the supervisors were aware of it. Once they get it under their control, there's no way to access the other side. In the end, our decision was left to Acer, who was the closest friend of Owen. I'm actually against it, but if you really want to go, I'll. Hearing this, Owen didn't say a word, but leaned over to Acer and gave him a hug. A truly loving hug. Before we can get too sentimental, another call came from Life Raft. Security guards dispatched by supervisors were on their way to the breach. No time to lose. We wiped away tears and hurried to get ready. Owen needed to take his mother with him. People of Life Raft were waiting for us at the breach. There was a crack like broken glass in the air, so I assumed that they would leave them. from there. One after another, they were sucked into the breach, and finally, it was Owen's turn. I'll be back to play with you guys again. With these last words, Owen departed on his journey. We had been together for a really long time, and I couldn't help but feel overwhelmed by so many emotions. Aww. Okay, so in the critter profile, Life Raft possibly helped Owen get back home.
That, or he was dropped into a dead place and died along his mother, who still hasn't been repaired. Remember, they didn't know where it led or if it was even safe. That's what pisses me off with the group. They're like, because they don't know if it's safe or not, that it would be awesome if they went through. I disagree with that. I hate that.
Okay, so this is a story. So
Hatchet, what's your opinion?
My opinion is they're trying to help people get back to their worlds.
Yeah, they
Enough
are,
said.
but
was this? I mean, we could put them in competent good because they didn't weren't able to like find out exactly what was on the other side.
yeah,
It could
basically
be
they could have been
dangerous.
throwing people to their death or throwing people to a random other strange place or to home. That's why it bothered
And
me.
did those people consent to the risks?
Yeah, they did. Owen
Yeah,
consent.
they consented.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically off we got. They're pretty much a good group, which is what Jerry wanted.
They are a good
Hmm.
group.
Um,
But what type of level of good is the question?
Chaotic, I think,
hmm.
because that one sounded like very like lawful, mostly lawful, not completely lawful. But it sounds like each one works differently. Now that I think about it, even the one we listened to didn't sound especially lawful.
Do you agree as well, Hatchet?
I'm I'm honestly confused where that line of reasoning went, but I guess I would say chaotic good is reasonable.
So that's chaotic good. After a while, we
Well,
finally got good group.
the line of thought mainly came from the fact that we heard that all the different sections of the group act differently and independently.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
only thing they have in common is the same goal, but
Yeah.
even that is for different reasons.
Also, it took so long for these streams where we got a good group.
Don't we already have there's multiple good groups. What do you
Well,
mean?
I'm saying where we actually put one in as of late. So maybe we've been putting them
Oh,
either in
okay.
neutral and evil. So
Well, yeah, the neutral and evil is going to outdo the goods.
okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. It's the imagined animal is an intelligent metaphysical. How do I say this word?
Aggregate.
Aggregate of conceptions of animals, which is an unspecified scale and has no systematic organization. The information obtained from this several applicable cases indicates that the name imagined animal is a classification name derived from an external designation. Each existence that makes up the imagined animal are the conceptions of animals and characters based on animals except for humans, held by human beings and other existential intelligence, and defined by positive perceptions for humanity as a conceptual host or cultural neighbor, and interferences for intellectual physical intellectual activities that use cognition by existential intelligence as an access route. They have the distinctions of species and individuals, but the boundaries are far more unstable than those of physical entities. They are they are very proactive aggregate about the contacting existential intelligence, and their aptitude is generally friendly. However, they often show an estrangement with human values and an uncomprehending of human society. In addition, activities such as enlightenment of the conceptions of an unspecified large number of people destabilize the access route, and interference for the essential side through a corporal entity or dream entity or others. In contact with members of other GOIs and anomalous technology holders are occasionally found, although unsystematic, any imagined animal is a risk that cannot be ignored in terms of normalcy preservation. This is a major matter of concern for the Foundation, as it's very difficult to investigate their whole aspect and to actively interfere with them from the essential side due to their nature. For this reason, Foundation allocates the GOI 6636 number to the imagined animal. On the other hand, there's no significant tensions or conflicts between the Foundation and the imagined animal, and the modulability of the containment/concealment protocol through direct negotiation is comparatively high in cases where contact has been established. The fuck did I just read?
Basically, it's a group that finds ways to safely interact with humans and teach humans and other peoples about animals and other peoples. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess.
It's an intellectual, metaphysical aggregate. I don't like. It's honestly hard to even say that it's a group. It sounds like it's a concept that's interacting with reality.
Right.
Where the we don't have a concept tier.
If we did, we would put the pattern screamers in there. Technically, they are kind of concepts if you think about it.
Hmm.
They're a weird bunch. Yeah. It's Jerry, guess how many SCPs are connected to it?
One.
We have 2 critter profiles.
Why is there so many?
Oh, joy! Not
At
an
least we haven't.
SCP!
At
I should
least
have
we
guessed
haven't seen.
0.
Look. At least Shigastan hasn't made an appearance.
Oh
No,
my
you're right.
god.
Thank you to the fates to not showing us Sugastan so far tonight.
Wait, why is this one critter question mark profile? Let see.
It sounds like that's the first one we're clicking. What?
Species unknown exclamation mark. Primary character terrestrial team Robert Dan. Dan's back. Sorry, Dr. Dan.
Wait, they eat grasshoppers?
It's just like grasshoppers and crickets. Oh my god, it's as cute. It's a sand clump.
What? Yeah. You just noticed it looks like a sand clump thing?
No, I thought they were like a microscopic organism. That's why you just see sand there.
No, they are the sand. If they were microscopic organisms, it would say that, right? That says unknown. How do you classify sand?
Okay, so real quick,
Yeah.
take it back a notch. Random person, if like you're saying, I wish I was here for that joke about Shigastan. Basically, Shigastan is a fucking horse that is currently contained by uh the the GOI that mm, uh like we are currently looking at an article from, and Shigastan is absurdly interconnected with a lot, like genuinely probably hundreds of other uh um GOIs. Like we have seen Shigastan's article pop up in relation to like dozens upon dozens. Why is a horse so prominent? Don't know. They even have their own country. There's
Yep.
literally like there's a kingdom of Shigastan. I think it's
And
supposed to be like
in
around in
the
the
kingdom of
Balkans.
Shigastan, there's a voice that vows to make themselves known as much as possible until their country returns. So that might be why Shigastan's everywhere.
So I couldn't find imaginary animals when I did this word search. So I decided to search up animal. And he goes, "You're probably thinking, but they aren't even animals or living beings. Or haven't you gone insane from dealing with all those weird animals? We promise you that the next paragraph will answer any question you kids have about their ecology."
But yeah, at this point, Rando, I'm like 90% convinced that Shigastan is a deep cut, like international SCP community in joke, where it's just like in almost every corner of the SCP community that isn't English speaking, they're constantly tossing around Shigastan as a random plot point.
Yeah.
That's like one of the only feasible explanations I have for how constantly we see Shigastan. Story about the Scarlet King where Shigastan shows up. We need a story about how Shigastan shows up and beats the shit out of the Scarlet King.
Okay, so yeah, the only time imagine animals
What if it does
mentions
exist and we just don't know it?
Mm,
Should we look up Shigastan versus Scarlet King?
no.
I don't want to.
So here's Randy.
Oh,
They're a shadow wolf, apparently.
wait, what happened to the sand?
I couldn't find anything about the fucking group in it. While you
Oh,
guys were talking about it, I was just looking through the fucking group. Not
sorry.
through the entity, trying to find something. Wait, when I hover over the image, it's in Japanese. For a second there. What the fuck?
Okay. Okay.
What the hell is this condition? I don't understand this language.
You could just copy it and paste it into the auto translate.
Hold on. Google Translate. That was so helpful.
What'd it say?
It's the exact same shit.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not
so this isn't
a language.
another.
Huh? What?
This, yeah.
Alright. Alright, so let me just copy this again. Go to here. Please give me something. Hey, there we go. Finally. Alright. Edit 2025 September 5th. On this day, the supervisor's findings were shared with Wilson. According to the supervisors, Franny might be a kind of being called Imagine Animal. A sapient life form born from the image of the wolf as a villain. In Europe, wolves are often portrayed as subjects of death and fear, as in the case of werewolves, wolves are also depicted as big and bad, in fairy tales such as The Three Little Pigs and Red Riding Hood. Wolves are often adopted as enemy characters in various games too. It seems that the game Black Wolf has been programmed with the concept by someone. One more thing we found out by approaching the game from a pragmatic point of view was that Randy is an intentionally bugged being. In the end, we didn't know what the creator of the game had intended. Oh, who wants to talk as Randy? You know, the wolf.
I don't feel like it.
I feel like talking like Randy. For some reason, I feel like they'd have an asshole voice. I heard about it, Frederick. Wolves are villains, huh?
Were you shocked?
No. As for me, it was just a reiteration of something I've been feeling for a while. I'm not surprised.
I was a little shocked. Is it true that they are the villains of fairy tales? The thing is, I became an animal lover when I read Santon Animal Chronicles.
Satan Animal Chronicles?
Yeah, one of the stories is called Lobo, the King of Kurrampah. In the story, Lobo is also portrayed as a noble and proud king. He does attack livestock, but he's becoming a villain because it's from a human perspective. That's the image I had of the wolf in my mind.
Lobo, huh? I'm not that proud, though.
That's not true. Even though you've been kicked out of the pack, you're still thinking about them.
I wonder. You never know. I might be only thinking about myself.
I don't think so. Randy, you're actually the one who's most shocked, aren't you?
Ha! No way! Now that we have that out of our way, let's get on with the game today again. Have you been practicing? I think he's less a
What?
jackass and more insecure.
Yeah.
I was about to say, why the fuck is this wolf a tsundere?
Yeah. Okay, so. Okay. Yeah.
Rando, I would suggest basically just looking up the word Shigastan
Yeah.
plus critter profile, and you'll get, I think, the actual like the base Shigastan critter profile.
Alright. So, I'm just seeing it. It's probably going to go in people group.
That was my first
Yeah, I
inclination.
think that fits as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe we should change people group to be people/concept group.
Wait. Well, technically it's people tier, so people slash.
Concept.
Yeah. At first, I thought, oh, it's just gonna be a bunch of animals just ganging up on humans. But nope, it's just whatever the hell that is. Oh my god. Okay, this one actually has a hub. Thank goodness. Alright, the Tonyo Yokai Sanctuary is a paranormal community that exists in a different dimension of the same name, accessible from the Kitakami Mountains, on the outskirts of Tonyo City, and many other places in the Tohoku region. It is inhabited by anomalous entities generally called yokai. There is also a small number of humans and mixed bloods between humans and these entities. This dimension is known as Samuto Gao, which has been inhabited by a community of divine entities and their worshippers since ancient times. Self-government's final ward office is prevalent in Yokai Sanctuary, and it fits the definition of free port and the Foundation. The ward office has been essentially uncooperative with normalcy preservation organizations, including the Foundation, since the end of World War II. Oh no. State government employees is restricted with a few exceptions. Since its establishment, the Ward Office has continued to adopt a closed and isolated policy. However, since the beginning of the Heisei era, the external policy of the district has shifted to a gradual openness, which has led to an immediate concern about the inflow/outflow of anomalies through external exchanges. What's a free port? Wait. Oh, these are just. Oh, they're just locations of different. Oh, different types of. Oh, Freeport. Here we go. We can go right here. Hubs of commerce and living accessible only through anomalous means, these communities are aware of the anomalous and make use of it in everyday life. These hubs are protected by national or international law, restricting or forbidding Foundation intervention, with law enforcement within the Nexus often performed by its own local government. I
I see.
mean, so far I don't see them being evil. That was not expecting what I thought from a hub. This is unusual.
It's also pretty.
Yeah. Alright. The land where the mystique breathes. Tonyo Yokai Sanctuary. Official website of Toyoho. Mashiki Noko Samoto. Nope, can't find anything about the horse beating the Scarlet King. I don't think a horse can beat the Scarlet King.
Samudo?
I'll open a Google Doc. Oh my god. Among the mountain villages in our country, being much deeper than Tonyo, there must be countless legends of mountain deities and mountain men. Tonyo Yanagita, Tonyo Matakari, Griffith. Meanwhile, in the deep part of Tonyo also there were mysterious things. We give you welcome to the Sanctuary of the Eries. The cursive letters are written in northeastern Japanese dialect and original text. Oh wow, there's a lot of information. Oh, there's a lot of. Anyways, let's go back up here. I was not expecting to see that. Alright, so this is the introduction about the Tonyo Yokai Sanctuary. The Kitakami Mountains surround the Toyo City in Wate Prefecture, Japan. After being lost deep into the mountains, you'll find Tonyo Yokai Sanctuary. The critics can be emitted as okay, that's alright. Reserved ward. Okay. Hogoku literally means protected / reserved ward. The ward here is Ku, one of the administrative divisions of Japan. Thus, Yabu is Sanagi, and the leader of the sanctuary, takes the title of ward mayor. Many xenomorphic entities, commonly called yokai. Yokai is difficult to translate into English. We can reluctantly translate them into monsters, demons, or spirits, but then it cannot properly represent the important and mystic context of the yokai. They can be as divine as they are demonic. Some can be spiritual like a ghost, but not all of them. Yokai has all these possible translations as their aspects, but if we choose one, the other aspects will be truncated. Truncated.
Languages are fucky.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Live and reproduce in the sanctuary. Additionally, a few humans live among them, as well as Hanyo, half yokai. The biracial children between yokai and humans. The other world where the sanctuary is located was originally called Samuto locality. Here, locality was used as a translation of Go, the absolutely administrative division of Japan. Can be literally translated into local, countryside, or hometown. Samuto literally means the frigid door, and was maintained as a community by mountain deities and indigenous dwellers since primeval times. Samuto is overflowing with sublime nature, such as a sacred mountain where the deities dwell, rough and stormy rocky alp, and endless streams and pools. Thus, you can enjoy various scenery through the 4 seasons. At the same time, the settlements are lined with traditional Japanese buildings and filled with unique culture of yokai. The incorporation of the Sumoto locality as a modern municipality dates back to the end of the Pacific War, since the Meiji era. The crackdown on the abnormal by normalcy agencies intensified, and various yokai groups were either forcibly dissipated or went into hiding. In the meantime, there were some yokai who were promised a certain level of improved conditions by cooperating with the military to become part of the yokai battalion. However, as the Japanese Empire started to lose the war, they foresaw the loss of patronage and rushed to devise their own means for survival. In early August 1945, the soldiers of the yokai battalion mutinied and deserted en masse towards Samuto locality. This desertion incident was later called the Nocturnal Parade. Is it parade or parade?
Where
Right here.
where are we? That is parade.
Okay. Parade of Pandemonium. Then they declared the founding of Tonyo Yokai Independency and solidified the settlement defenses. After the end of the war, the Independency changed its name to the Sanctuary and also introduced administrative functions, establishing the municipal office and traffic networks. Wary of external invasion, the Sanctuary had maintained an isolationist foreign policy for a long time. However, being cut off from the outer world caused various problems, both major and minor. Thus, the Sanctuary could help changing its policy gradually. In 1989, the beginning of a new era in the other world generated momentum in the opening of the Sanctuary, accepting a new generation of anomalies and its settlers and promoting tourism projects for citizens of paranormal communities. Currently, the Yokai Sanctuary is trying a variety of attracting promotions with the slogan Town of Simple Living and Eeriness in flavor of the fading times. I like the pictures here. While I
It's
was reading
cool.
that. Yeah. Okay, so far this is just a harmless group.
It's yeah, it sounds like it's just gonna end up in people group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a tourist map. Oh my gosh, they have an
See,
actual map of the place.
veterans.
This is actually cool. I've never seen an actual map like dimensions of SCP stuff. We actually got an actual map.
The Kappa pool.
Yeah. But this is actually really cool.
Yeah.
A lot of work was put into this. This is awesome. Yeah, I'm just saying this is people group.
Oh, foxes.
Wait, this app is also known as a zone of frequent fox rain. So that it didn't jump, it was rain from the sky.
Okay.
I can't even put that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Tell you. Learn about our history. I don't. Do we really need to keep going further with this? Because I think we pretty much just put some.
Honest, I
Yeah.
I
Huh?
don't think so. Said I don't think so.
We don't
So,
need to keep going.
yeah. All right. I was just looking forward. I want to. I want to bookmark this because this is. I like exploring shit, and there's like so much information in there.
Okay, imagine taking a photo of that. True.
So enough. We got two people groups this time.
Yay. One is effectively the concept of animals, and the other is a a colony of yokai. Good for them.
Well, Cheery, for you, we got another food group
What?
Oh,
How is
there's
that for
food
me?
stuffs.
because you talk about food a lot. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that we typically have this around the hour where I eat. Should I eat
sorry.
earlier than 8, the time people normally eat at?
I usually eat way earlier.
Whoever said you were normal?
My stomach is filled with pepper poppers.
That sounds delicious.
Anyways, Brother Foodstuffs is a group that offers meals to people in an unusual manner.
Uh,
They offer dishes that are profoundly memorable to the client using familiar ingredients, with the cooking described as offering a taste deep within oneself that cannot be perceived with your sense of taste alone. Brothers Foodstuffs is served at a fixed location and often relocated several times before. It is believed anomalies are involved in relocations of the store, and it's difficult to determine a new location's address. The store mainly targeting individuals instead of performing large-scale publicity makes it difficult for the Foundation to locate the store. Their goal is to offer an anomalous dining experience and achieve the goal they have used the help of other GOIs and have taken irrational risks before. Although damage caused by Brothers Foodstuffs has been small scale and the Foundation does not consider them a threat, in recent years there has been repeated cases of Foundation employees becoming clients, so it has been decided that a more proactive approach to the group in question must be implemented. you, you site director, get in my restaurant. Sorry. Handshake, guess how many SPs are connected to it?
2.
Shigistan!
Uh, we're not clicking on
Shigistan!
Shigastan.
We already did this
We're not
SCP
clicking
too.
on Shigastan.
What is this? Oh my gosh, it's the wine. It's the wine.
I don't think we actually read all the way through this.
wait, are you talking about the bad wine?
Yeah, the blood wine,
This is
yes.
not.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, this is.
No,
Oh,
this is.
I know what happened. I was trying to click to see if any of the others had, content warnings. So we didn't actually read this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So let's
The
get
thing that you two are thinking about. The thing that you two are thinking about is a giant cask, not a bunch of individual bottles.
Technically, the cask is used to make individual bottles.
True.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like the photo.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're right.
Alright. Anyways. 1321 JP is a liquid stored in liquor bottles. It is known to possess 60% alcohol content. That is insanely high.
That's an absurd amount of alcohol content, especially for wine.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I think only vodka is like 40%.
Oh, okay, no, it's liquor bottles, so that's different.
Yeah.
But it looks like wine bottles.
Yeah. Like the highest I've ever seen from alcohol when I was in a not when I shouldn't have been drinking, um, was like 40%. I've never seen it go higher.
I have.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not an alcohol drinker, but I have.
Well,
I like my booze 100% alcohol. Starts drinking rubbing alcohol.
yeah. Well, good thing I
Those are
haven't seen.
generally alcohols I do not recommend, but
Well, it's a good thing my alcoholic past me didn't see that. Anyways. But it is otherwise composed of unknown ingredients. An individual who ingests 1321 JP, hereafter referred to as -1, has all major internal organs except for the brain covered in a double-layered film of coagulated blood. What the fuck?
Uh, oh,
Why? This makes them highly resistant to heat and shock. In addition, an abrupt deterioration of the cerebral cortex is approximately within 24 hours of 1321 ingestion, resulting in loss of normal thought faculties. A feature of Dash 1 is that all individuals recovered were aged 6 to 15. Oh.
oh,
1321 GP in Dash 1 was discovered during an investigation of an individual named Hashizume, who was thought to be a member of the Sekiryu Club. After detecting a
yeah,
connection, yeah,
that was the connection. Okay.
yeah. After detecting a connection to the anomalous cuisine in restaurant group Brothers Foodstuffs by Agent Tsutami, who was undercover as bodyguard of Hajisume and a caretaker of Hajisume's daughter. An investigation following this led to discovery of 1321 JP in Dash 1 at Brothers Foodstuffs store. Below is a film footage captured by Agent Shitami's through a hidden camera. Film footage. Recorded individuals. Waiter, Hajisume, Agent Shitami, Dash 1. Context. Hajisume makes a meal reservation to Brothers Foodstuffs, then comes to the store. Welcome, welcome. You must be Mr. Hajisume. Yes, Mr. Hajisume's made a reservation. Well, we've been waiting for it. Let me guide you to your seat. Hajisume takes a seat, Agent Shitami stands behind him. Here's the menu. Hey Jerry, do you want to be the cannibal?
Okay, let's see if I know how to make a creepy voice. Probably not, but I can try. You know, today's a special day.
Special day indeed. Very well. I'll bring it right away. Waiter returns with Dash 1 and a walk atop a wagon? What the? What?
You don't know what a walk is?
No.
You want me to show you what a walk is? How do you not know what a walk is? I guess you've never been to any Chinese restaurant of any kind. Oh my gosh.
No, I have not. I have been given fortune cookies from those restaurants though.
Okay. Look at the side.
Hold on. Oh, those things.
Those things.
Yes. Anyways, first we'll remove the meddlesome limbs. Waiter cuts off all of Dash 1's limbs with a butcher's knife. Dash 1 sheds tears but show no physiological responses. Dear, oh god.
Ah, splendid.
Anyways. Well, thank you, sir. For the sake of keeping the smell of blood, the bleeding won't be stopped. Instead, we'll move on to the cooking stage as is.
Please, do continue.
Understood. First, we'll remove the unnecessary organs. At this moment, we pay special attention to the removal of the diaphragm, so as not to damage the essential organs. The removed organs have been. What?
You got cut out there.
God damn
Yeah, you
it.
cut out around diaphragm.
I am sick of Discord.
It's okay. I feel like these days we all get a kick or two at Discord.
Yeah. Understood. First, we remove the unnecessary organs. At this moment, we pay special attention to the removal of the diaphragm, so as not to damage the essential organs. The removed organs have been treated with a special process by the Japan Organisms Improvement and Creation Laboratory. Oh, god damn it!
What?
This group again. I think we put them in evil somewhere.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can be eaten raw. Once the organs have been removed, we chop up rice, onions, carrots, and celery, and we stuff them inside the body.
I would like to comment before voicing him again that this does not get that one group out of evil. Similar to a turkey.
Yes, the stuffing is quite similar. Next, the preparation is complete by sewing the hole shut to prevent leakage. This is then fried in low temperature oil. The lower body of Dash 1 is placed on top the wok over a fire.
Not bad. Shame only the lower half of the body can be fried.
That is not the case. Please observe carefully. Dash 1's upper half, bar of the head, sinks into the oil.
What? You're killing her. That's not what we agreed upon.
What? Oh wait, no, wrong one. No, it's fine, look. Dash 1 is pulled out of the oil.
Ah, she's alive. Are the organs intact?
Yes, they are. They are protected by a film of blood produced through a special process. Please enjoy the taste of a daughter fried while she's still living. Enjoy the difference in texture, crispy on the outside while almost raw on the inside, thanks to the protected organs.
Thanks for the meal.
Hachisume ingests Dash 1.
She grew up so deliciously.
Oh god, I read ahead. Tears up. Huh? Huh?
Beach, are you still conscious?
No, her ability to speak should be near extinct.
I see. Papa, dear. Happy birthday.
Yep. Wait, why is Hatchet deafened?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Now, I was just saying what afterwards, but, that's odd.
Well, to be fair, this is a slightly disturbing SCP.
Yeah,
Should we ask Hatchet if they're alright and pause?
yeah. I'll ask if they're okay. Oh yeah, Bookhorn, did you see the special surprise earlier? While we're waiting for Hatchet? Alright, in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's too much for me to continue. Let me know when you're done. Okay, so this is too much for Hatchet. That's all.
Okay, that makes sense. Should we just declare this group evil?
Okay, hold on. We actually have last two things about Brothers Food stuff right here.
Okay.
Alright. Later, multiple instances of 1321 and -1 were discovered. Brothers Foodstuffs building on a fallen investigation through the Brothers Foodstuffs employee could not be located. Most -1 were identified. Although no missing reports are filed, currently an investigation of Brothers Foodstuffs is being carried out by a parallel through an undercover investigation of this curio club. P.S. During the background check, POI 81055, non by Kenji, information which seemed to be related to Brother Foodstuffs was discovered. Below is information material recovered from the Foundation's Department of Intelligence. January 20th, 2020, JOICL, Helmeted Biology Section, Area B, Laboratory 1, Mr. Namba. Thank you for your assistance. As discussed in our meeting, I would like to request the creation of a drug that can protect internal organs. Brother is still suffering from the after effects of the internal damage he suffered during a car accident. To prevent such a tragedy from ever happening again, I would like to create a drug that can produce strong internal organs. My source is willing to fully fund the drug's experimental development, so do not worry about the experimentation process. I would love it if you could send me an initial sample as well. I will accept the budget you presented. Thank you in advance, Head of Brother Foodstuffs, Ichigo Tenma. Medicine with similar effects were discovered with JOICL by an undercover agent. Medicine did not contain alcohol and was capable of protecting internal organs from heat and shock, but didn't atrophy the cerebral cortex. According to recovered documents, medicine was developed by the goal of protecting internal organ damage during accidents, and it is understood it was not created to be used by Brothers Foodstuffs. Okay, so Brother Foodstuff basically took this drug, JOICL, basically had not been intended for food, and made it for food.
So they stole it from an organization that made it specifically to help people, and they used it for food in a horrible, horrible way.
Yeah. Alright, so. Alright, I'll let Hatchet know. He remembers us killed him. Right to the boiler room of hell. Oh my god, random person. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Hatch, that hit you so hard.
It's fine.
I kind of wish I had a content warning. So I didn't expect it to go that deep.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that it didn't have a content warning.
Yeah.
Mm.
You okay?
And yeah, I'm fine. Just for the future, when I deafen without saying something, that means that I like want to step away without
Gotcha.
interrupting anything. So you
Okay.
don't need to stop everything to check.
Alright. So. I. You did. It was at the bottom of the article, Hatchet, where basically the drug that was put in the wine, it was created by that other not so great group to be used to protect organs. It was never meant for food. But the Brother Foodstuffs took it and put it in food.
I see.
Yeah, so they took something invented to help people, specifically not to help people.
Yeah, basically the cerebral cortex with the drug, it does not affect it at all. But when it's put into the food like they did with Brother Foodstuff, it does affect the cerebral cortex. So basically there are bad side effects that Brother Foodstuffs created.
I
Don't.
I guess in that case I'd put them in neutral evil.
Yeah. I did not expect that. Like at first it's like, oh, we're trying to give people food, and that was a thing.
I wish they had put a content warning somewhere.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
guess the idea is that they like are always trying to
Mm-hmm.
uh reach people's ideal
Yeah.
dining situation, and it's just in this case
It,
they clearly have no ethical
yeah.
restrictions.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm gonna go in the intermission because I have to go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Aliens.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm normally, like, pretty resilient about,
It's totally okay to be
almost
disturbed,
anything.
especially since neither of us saw that coming. None of us. None.
Well,
It really should have had a warning. Any warning. Literally any warning.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, so I just remembered something I was gonna say earlier. Um, um, basically, um, I was driving around one day, and I saw that a new landmark kind of thing popped up on Google Maps in my car thing. So I looked to see, oh, what
okay.
is it? What is it called? And whoever did it just did not care to put the actual name or something, because landmark's name is Giant Computer Replaces Forest. That's what it's written in Google Maps.
Okay.
Like, not a company, not a name for a landmark. No, just Giant Computer Replaces Forest.
I see.
Just as gamers against Wii, that's fair. Alright. Next is Aki Corporation. Alright. Aki Corporation is an organizational entity that distributes, sells, and develops anomalous goods. Oh no. All organizations that compose the corporation have names that rhyme with Aki. At the present time, the scope of Aki Corporation's headquarters and organizational body is unknown. References to extraterrestrial activity have piqued the interest of the Foundation. Although there are differences between each organization, Aki Corporation's general philosophy is the satisfaction of pleasure and climax, with an inquiry of strong enjoyment and sense of purpose in granting clients anomalous pleasure. That went straight from 0 to 100 so fast.
You know what? It doesn't sound like a bad group yet.
Is it is it fitting for me to again say that I am currently downloading hentai?
Yeah.
You know what? That's perfectly on point.
Oh my god. Yeah. The anomalous objects are mainly artificial in nature, many of which are used to fulfill the client's paraphilias. Furthermore, the collected items have the remarkable tendency to anomalously alter the minds and bodies of other life forms.
That could be good or bad.
Yeah.
Uh,
Lucky corporate.
it started
Good.
off nice and then it got creepy.
Yeah.
This Skittle Dragon, you ever want a fucking alien?
Oh
Yes.
my god. I
Have
swear,
you
if shit.
seen Ahsoka Tano?
Okay, I want to laugh if in the tag search Shiga Stan is connected to this group.
Oh
Don't say
no.
that. Don't jinx it. Don't.
Anyways, Key Corporation pays amicably to the external foundation and other GOIs. However, however, to maintain positive interactions and dialogues with product users and product staff, Aki Corporation is able to disrupt containment in the general public while attempting to do so. Particularly, there has been cases of anomalous products being used unwittingly on target who had no desire in using them. This is believed to be caused by a lack of accountability of the organization and a frivolous understanding of ethics and normative consciousness. Alright. Jerry, guess how many SCPs are connected to it?
At least one. I'll be bold. Two.
One.
There's only one.
She can stand the peak of pleasure. It's a random person.
Is that a pixel version of the famous dog statue in Japan?
Maybe.
Apparently, how long is SCP? Not that long. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you wanna say that again?
Alright, so what's the SCP at hand? Alright. 1579 JP is a statue with cognition-altering effects. 1579 JP is a stone statue with Curio statue engraved in front of it, with the text explaining 1579 JP was created for the honor of folk pet dog engraved in its pedestal. 1579 is observed as a Japanese dog breed. Domestic dogs are considered Japanese national or professional natural monuments such as Akita, Kaiken, and Shiba Inu, or crossbreed of a breed under the cognitive hazard mentioned below. 1579 was built using traditional materials and methods and shows signs of degradation that dated to around 100 years. However, all analysis show 1579 was manufactured no earlier than the 2000s. Due to its discovery history, it is believed that these features were intentionally added to disguise its year of creation. 1579. Huh?
That would be Festus yelling at Peppy.
Ah.
Don't mind them.
Get along, you two!
Oh my god. Anyways, 1579's main anomaly affects subjects, here referred to as -A, within 15.1 meters of SCP 1579-JP, which is now crossed out, as well as sporadically within a maximum radius of kilometers. Updated response cases 1579 JP-1. Regardless of the feelings towards them, -A will become affectionate towards vertebrate animals. They see regarding them as pets kept by people, reporting inhibition of intrusive thoughts. Usually the case of males generally recognized as domestic animals such as dogs, cats, cows, or goats. There is no compulsive force to this trait. It is possible for 1579 JP to follow outside instructions and damage the targets, with this action inducing excessive self-loathing and depression. Because of this, -A instances have difficulty implementing medical procedures such as vaccinations, dehorning, and castrations. Furthermore, under the influence of 1579, certain cognitohazards occur, making paintings, toys, and costumes be seen as animals. At this point, 1579 will recognize the target as an animal, regardless of any contradiction perceived. In this case, the target is often reported as an animal with clearly different physique and sex from the original being. When -A leaves 1579's influence, the cognitohazardous effect remains relative to the time of exposure. In addition, during this time, -A produces a cognitohazard identical to that of 1579. At this time, Class B amnestics can greatly alleviate the cognitohazard's strength and area of effect, making it possible to temporarily disable secondary 1579 exposure through 1579-A. Furthermore, it's confirmed that 1579's cognitohazard can be mitigated by possessing knowledge of the perception toleration beforehand. 1579 gathered the Foundation's attention following a sharp increase in pet registrations in Redacted City, Aichi Prefecture. Foundation agents dispatched to investigate noted the age of the pets in the area greatly surpassed the general lifespan. Inspection of hair samples showing that at least half of the Redacted City's pets and cattle animals or non-living items such as stuffed toys, following this from experiments and interviews. 1579, which had been established as an item of faith inside the city's Aquino Shrine, was established as a novelist object and was secured. No documents regarding the date of Aquino Shrine's foundings or its status as a religious corporation has been discovered. Because of this, Foundation is currently believed that Aquino Shrine was established at Cover Story 1579. Is currently searching for an architect to build 1579. I'm just kind of interested. This I can show up anywhere. Yeah, well, that's not what I wanted. Wait. Oh. I'm just trying to find a fucking group. What is doing with this? So far, the only mention of Aki is in this addendum log, and that's it. It's
Okay.
off the hit race. Alright. Addendum 3 interview log 59JP-01 20. Redacted. This interview is a transcript of a portion of the interview survey conducted on the Aquino Shrine's head, priest, Mr. Redacted, prior to its securing. Interviewee, hit priest, interviewer, agent, Inui. Right. So, does someone want to be the agent or head priest?
Uh, I'll be the head priest.
Alright. Alright. Strenuous conversation has been admitted. I just moved here, so I haven't heard of this place. What is the history of this shrine?
Ah, well, history. Well, this shrine wasn't established until after the war. It looks extremely old due to the lack of maintenance, but perhaps it's that makes people say it has a certain charm to it, like it has seen better days. I have mixed feelings about such a thing.
Have you have you been head priest all this time? Did your father or grandfather build this place?
No, no. The truth is, I'm not even native to the area. As I found myself here, I borrowed the position of this shrine's head priest. Mr. Aki is the one who planned the shrine on this land.
Aki, is that a local?
It's understandable that you don't know him. He is long gone from this place. Sorry, I'm getting off topic.
No, thanks for the help. Now, mind if I ask about the deity enshrined here?
Well, what this shrine defies is the development of man and animal as neighbors on this earth. And among all of them, it's Kurio who we care about the most.
Chief Priest points at 1579 JP. Due to the anomaly, 1579 JP appears as a dog to Agent Inui. So this animal is a deity, yeah?
Kurio is an impressive one. It has found dogs who've strayed from the first star and has played with them, fed them milk, and protected them until they are able to return to their parents' home.
So it's like a mother dog.
No, no, he's a young man about your age.
Eh, a young man and not a dog.
Yes, that's it. The teachings of Kurio in part is that In short, the shape of our existence is in the definition of what kind of person we are. And if you have a strong enough desire, the way you are and the way others see you will change.
Ah, I see. It's a narrative. It's a story that, in order to accomplish what you want, you have to strongly believe it. Believe in it.
No, it isn't just a tale. In simple terms, it means we can be anything we wish to be. Being a human does not mean I am a human. Everyone vaguely thinks I am a human because I act as a human. That is why being a human is, in a way, a tie of obligation. Kurio's deeds transcend humanity and loses it, and that is not a miserable thing. Of course, human beings always see happiness in relative terms. Absolute happiness is only achieved when people lose sight of all other people. Sorry, repeating what Mr. Aki has told me.
I see. So what kind of person was the Aki who built this shrine? Why did he build it in the first place?
That is something I do not know. However, there is one more thing I remember Mr. Aki saying. Welcome hunger with love, and fear ethics, he said. No matter how much you warp yourself for the sake of your cravings, you must advance without fear. Under Kurio's enlightenment, all will subsequently spread his word. Kurio himself would do this even.
So place. What in the hell is this curio dog?
I wonder what the original one looked like. The Kurio here is more of a vessel for the original concept of him, as Kurio himself isn't with us anymore.
The word here is Yorishiro, which in Shinto is an object or vessel in which a spirit or kami resides during ceremonies.
Before I got to know him, Kurio was taken away by Mr. Aki. Out of many Mr. Aki created, he was the most authentic, rather the most legitimate object. We'll meet him somewhere at the end of the galaxy. However, only Kurio will be there by his side. I think that's a good thing, though. Exposing what should be kept secret without blame, your name. That's a forbidden thing that is desired. And the good dog that seeks this and offers its soul in exchange is the one Mr. Aki loves the most. Kurio has been converted. He has become a being with a higher level of pleasure. I don't really like how he words that.
Yeah. End recording. Closing statement. Following the containment of the shrine, the head priest was given Class B amnestic treatment. As a result of interviews with surrounding residents, according to the priest's testimony, a known celebrity with the nickname of Master Aki associated with the Akino shrine was identified, and a local resident by the name of Curio Redacted was discovered to have disappeared around the time the object was believed to have been created. Furthermore, the survey also confirmed that there is a localized belief in Redacted City regarding the special sanctity of livestock and pet animals. Foundation Foundation has concluded that this is connected to 1579 JP's anomaly, and its origins and investigation is currently ongoing.
Did he turn Kurio into a dog statue?
Yes, this group did that.
Oh, okay. I don't think they're a good group.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, at the bottom it says that's a frivolous understanding of ethics and normative consciousness, which is also not a good thing.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think they would turn a person to a statue for the pleasure.
Hmm.
I mean, I was hoping for like I don't know. I'm not sure what I was hoping for. Not statue.
Alright, I'm gonna take my
Maybe
headset off for a second.
consensual kink play. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take off my headset for a second.
When I was hoping when we read about this group that it would be about like consensual stuff, doing things together, not turning people into statues under against their will.
I guess that's the thing. We don't know if it's against their will, but it's probably a fair assumption.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Great.
To me, it sounds like it was probably against his will because we hear the guy talking like a stalker. Even the priest currently in charge sounds less like a normal person and more like a stalker. They talk like Carrillo it was a god, but he was a normal person they turned into a statue.
Hmm.
And when people talk like that, they're typically not thinking about consent.
Well, yeah. I would be leaning. I'd almost be thinking. Hmm.
Do we need
I'd
another?
be thinking. Huh?
Do we need more information?
No, I would be leaning toward incompetent neutral or incompetent good.
That's true.
Because I do think that it is fundamentally a good action to try to uh, help people have more pleasure. A lot of my perspectives are pretty heavily rooted in uh, what's the term? Hedonism. But it sounds as if this is also being done without the necessary moral limiters
Yeah.
that should be put in place. And as a side note, SCP stuff.
Yeah.
As a side note, for anyone who doesn't actually know about this, um, many of which used to fulfill the client's paraphilias, I feel it is important to always mention that when paraphilias are brought up, there's a lot of misconceptions that people immediately assume because of like the big the big named paraphilias that probably shouldn't even
Yeah.
literally be named on stream.
Yeah.
But what commonly gets ignored is simply the fact that paraphilias, like the definition of it is effectively an abnormal sexual fixation or attraction, whatever that ends up meaning. So something outside of the like box standard norm, which also means that the term paraphilia effectively just acts as a more academic version of the term kink.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, yeah. So, point being, I don't think. Basically, I go on that spiel because I think it's very easy for people who,
Mhm.
shall we say, are less educated on this to immediately hear paraphilia and think, oh, this is immediately bad because here's these misused terms for other paraphilic disorders. Like
Yeah.
for yeah, that's a good example of a paraphilia.
There's one that I saw like on My Strange Addictions where there's this one guy who loves the car so much that he marries it and well does things to it, I should
Yeah,
say.
mechaphilia.
Yeah.
But yeah, point being, generally speaking, forget stuff all the time. You're good. Generally speaking, I just like to punch in that context because of how common it is for people to hear philia and
That's
immediately
understandable.
jump to
Yeah.
immediately jump to
Like,
uh
it doesn't even always have a sexual
misconceptions.
context. Like, bibliophilia just means you really like
Oh
books.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I heard that
Books
as
the
wrong.
most.
I heard that as a different word at first, and I don't know why.
What did you hear it as?
I thought Jerry said the one about really liking dead bodies.
About what?
I can't. I'm not saying it live
That
on
would
stream. The feeling that where you really like dead bodies.
Necroman? Nec. Okay. Anyway, it was not. I said biblio, which is book.
Really, Skittle Dragon thought
Book.
they said it too.
Book.
I'm sorry.
Biblio is book.
I'm
as
sorry.
as
Why
a
did they
side
confuse your
as
perverts?
as a slight side note, on in the case of said philia that was just brought up because of mishearing, that one's like extra like interesting, I think, because there's like several different layers to it in like actual academic study. Like there's that one's interesting me. The
Yeah.
point major side note is that I think at this point, like I can confidently say that like I'm that sexuality and sexual attraction is my special interest.
Yeah.
So I get off on thoughts like that very quickly.
All right. So here's a question: incompetent good or incompetent neutral?
I would say that their actions lean like the one example of an action that they've done leans so far toward uh dubious morality and ethically, I would put them
Yeah.
in incompetent neutral.
Yeah. They're in the same group as the O5 and the Blender.
Uh,
That is a statement I don't think anyone has ever said. Alright. Alright, next group. Alright. Okay, this actually might be a good group, so I saw a bit ahead. Um, the Izanagi clan. Izanagi is a rare surname possessed by several anomalous humanoids contained by the Foundation. The relationship between all anomalous humanoids is not clear, and the anomalies they possess are diverse, but they all have names with plant-based kanji on them, such as that and that. Kanjis meaning tree slash timber and reed slash Manchurian wild rice, respectively. Furthermore, people with the surname Isanagi have been confirmed to be part of several GOIs such as Drunkenness Street and Tonyo's Yokai Sanctuary, with several holding key positions within these organizations. Furthermore, many historical records related to Japan's paranormal community show that Izanagi was a clan with a strong political influence over the Shishuin. Due to this, people with the surname Izanagi are seen as many groups as special people and are colloquially referred to as the Izanagi clan. This is just people group.
yeah.
Probably by the sounds of it, but let's continue.
Yeah, Hatchet. Can't somebody ask me something to do it?
2.
Alright,
None. Great.
none.
Just some person of interest file.
Yeah. And a student profile.
The fuck?
I don't know what that is. I'm just saying we just put this in people group.
Yeah.
Because we put the two where it says like they're part of someone you as Drunken Street. Oh wait, Drunken Street is in good group, that's right. Antonio Yokai Sanctuary is in people group already. This is just basically people.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I think the reason we put Drunkenness Street in like an actual good is because they were a more cohesive like group with a very specific goal, while this is kind of just It's an entire clan with mixed allegiances and motivations. So
Okay, I'm trying to find its fucking symbol. Please don't tell me it didn't get added.
womp womp womp.
Wah, wah, wah. I think you need to edit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add it. Okay. Edit. Fuck off, Tiermaker. I'm literally paying for it, you stupid shit.
But have
Additional.
you considered that you're not paying enough?
Shut up. Isanagi clan. There you are. Get your ass in there. What? What? What did I do? I can't. Okay, well, that works, I guess. I don't know what that was. Where's Isanagi clan symbol? I swear if it didn't fucking save it after I just did that. Oh my god. What the fuck? I literally put it in there. Submit. Fuck off. Oh, I couldn't see it because it was the same color as the damn thing here. God damn it. Alright. Fucking people group.
I'm friends with a disappointment.
Fuck off. Anyways. Alright. Next is the Ganyo Kisha, or Five Elements Association. Oh no.
What?
The Ganyo Kisha is a group of the ideology and thoroughly destroying all anomalies that exist within Japan and are a member of the Global Cult Coalition.
Oh,
Oh, of
great.
course. Of course.
Her sentence. And it's
I
already
wish I
bad.
was surprised.
Associate has several thaumaturgies under their control and have been confirmed to employ several spiritual and thaumaturgical entities. The Ganyo Kisha originated in the middle of the Heian period, being a branch of the Bureau of Onmyo that defended against a spiritual terrorist act by a group of priests exorcists led by Ashia Doman, with many of the association's techniques generally based on Mayodo. Due to their policies regarding anomalous items, they've been a long-standing rivalry with the Shushuin. Wait, is that what I think it is?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes! This final brain cell.
Ah,
Anyways. During World War II, they clashed with the government-affiliated GOI such as the Public Security Bureau of Metropolitan Police Department, Special Affairs Division. Wait, they fought the police?
Wait, what? What did I just? What?
they
What did I
they fight
miss?
the police.
Yeah, they clashed with a couple of government-affiliated GOIs, and the first one is the police group of interest we talked about.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the one that literally just helps people and does police things.
And the Imperial
Well,
Japanese. Huh?
it does police things, which puts it in evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Imperial Japanese Army Special Medical Force Unit Negative Numbers, who wish to use the anomalous, although they sometimes collaborated with their interests coincided. Following the end of the war, in order to oppose the advance of Foundation Japan, they joined the GOC's Council of 108. At around the same time, it's believed that they incorporated a part of the members of the disbanded Shushuin. The Gonyo Keisha is generally hostile towards other paranormal organizations, and they have taken on an openly hostile stance against the Foundation. An armed conflict has been occurred. The association's policies and activities radically deviate from the standards of the GOC, often receiving technological and financial sanctions from them. For these reasons, the Foundation has continued to maintain maximum caution around Gonyo Keisha.
Huh. So, as a side note,
Yeah.
uh, like this is completely unrelated, but I just saw something that makes me kind of happy.
Oh?
Uh, it was a video like commenting on like the recent upheaval of fascists appropriating the Halo games,
Ah.
and uh, I saw someone point out that in Halo 3, there's actually a voice line uh, where brutes, if you kill a brute near another brute, there's a chance that one of the brutes will yell, "He was my lover," when they're all guys. So, uh, I guess Halo 3 has canonical alien Bigfoot gays, which is rad. Too bad they're gonna get shot by Master Chief, but still.
Yeah. Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't like X, uh, Xbox admit that they're using AI with their newest Halo game?
I don't know.
'Cause I thought I saw something about
I
that.
haven't seen that.
Yeah. Anyways, Hatchet, guess how many SPs are connected to it?
Uh, 1.
It's a sushi one again.
No.
There's 1 SCP, I win.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna go with the ramen is practically sushi. No, okay.
No, no.
Aww, look at the
Oh.
little guy
Or girl.
Ferret.
We don't know their
or
gender
girl.
yet.
True.
That is a ferret. They don't have gender. Most
Okay, we
likely.
don't
This
know
is
their sex
SCP.
yet.
So, this is SCP, so weird shit can happen, but it's just a ferret.
Yeah,
Well,
and I'm
actually,
just and I,
huh?
well, we don't know if the ferret is a boy or a girl yet. But
But
they
uh, so, anyways, 1642 JP is a four-legged anomalous entity.
Okay.
It has features of a carnivorous mammal, especially those of the Muselidae family, but none of the species perfectly match its morphological features. Its length
Huh.
vary.
So
Huh?
it's not quite a ferret,
Yeah. Its length varies, but it's
even though the
believed.
picture is
Oh,
very clearly a ferret.
yeah.
Sorry.
Its length varies, but it's believed to reach no more than 3 meters.
Okay, wow, that is a gigantic ferret. Jesus Christ, that is a gigantic fur noodle.
1642 has the ability to desolidify and fluidize its own body, as well as control atmospheric pressure and airflow around itself. Jesus! 1642 shows great hostility towards large animals such as cows and horses, as well as moving machinery such as passenger cars. Usually, proximity with these targets triggers aggressive actions and utilizes the abilities previously mentioned. 1642 was discovered when a series of inexplicable one-car accidents at Kamashi Expressway came to the Foundation's attention. For circumstances by contaminant for den 3. So it just caused a bunch of car crashes.
They just the fucking ferrets decide to wreck cars. Nice.
Alright. Addendum 1
uncritical support to the car crash causing ferrets.
Yeah.
Well, it's an adorable ferret of death.
Yeah. Addendum 1 Historical Documentation. An entity similar to 1642, JP has been identified as part of Japanese folklore. Depictions of an anomalous entity identical to 1642 from several internal sources have been collected and documented by the Department of Mythological and Folkloristics. Below is an excerpt from an explanatory text, Toshi Boko.
I simply must take a moment to direct everyone's attention to Aaron's chat. Congratulations, random person, for saying a statement good enough for me to pin it for the stream. Congrats.
Oh my god, long live the death noodle. In the provinces of Awari, Mino, Suruga, Totomi, and Mikawa, it is known that the name of Daibakaze, and some of the villagers ride their horses, and some of the villagers push their horses. A whirlwind rises, and the dust kicks up and is thrown in front of the horses, such as that it appears as though a cartwheel is turning. The fuck did I just read?
Oh, you don't know about
Some
the 3 ferrets? Weasels, sorry, the 3 weasels.
I mean, to be fair, ferrets are just domesticated weasels.
I'm just surprised.
Basically, in Japanese folklore, there are 3 weasels that are given. Basically, they blame wind issues on 3 ferrets. One flies around giving you cuts, one flies around healing the cuts. I forgot what the third one does.
Probably the one we're reading now. Anyways, gradually the whirlwind grows in strength until it sweeps over the horses, and their manes stand upright, and a red light will shine through its mane. A light like a thin thread, and the horse will stand on its hind legs and shriek and fall to the ground dead. The wind then vanishes, leaving nothing behind. No one knows who does this. If you're caught up in a whirlwind, unsheath your blade, recite the mantra of light, and shall it dissipate, leaving your horse unhurt. This is what is known as Dachibak Kaze. Modern translation. In the process. Oh wait, this is just exact same thing.
There's so many pictures of these weasels, I don't even know which one to grab. I don't even know if I should grab modern art or old art.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Did you just say yes? You want all the...
Yes.
Okay.
Send me weasels!
Oh my god. Anyways.
Alright, let me start with old picture. I could not find a bigger version of it. And then let me grab newer weasel.
It's just a murder weasel. Have I mentioned that mustelids are one of my favorite mammal groups?
That makes sense.
Anyways.
Oh, that weasel comes with a scythe.
Yeah. Anyways.
Also, I do not know if this picture is young or old, so I just share it.
Wait, I just realized something, Jerry. I think that second image you sent might be AI.
Oh,
I
really?
love
Oh
I
shit,
love
you're
time.
right. Oh no,
I
I'm
love
deleting
I
that.
love the times.
I was
Much
I
better
was
weasels
tricked by
below.
an AI weasel.
Anyways, back to the SCP at hand.
No, we're talking about weasels, Aaron. Get lost.
We're
So
literally
is the
talking about
SCP!
we're talking about the yokai that it's based off of. Okay,
I want to talk. I want to talk about weasels.
Well, we haven't figured out what
okay,
this
this
group has to
art
do
looks
with it.
weird, but it does not look like AI. I finally found a picture that looks modern and is not the weird thing.
There we go.
It's still weird, but it's ferret weasel
Yeah.
thing.
Side
Anyways,
weasel.
let's try to figure out what this group has to do with this SCP. Because remember, this group wants to kill these SCPs. So,
Oh, well, I mean, I'm gonna say put them into instantly explode tier if they try to do anything to the weasel.
yeah. Anyways, the Tochi Boko quoted above is a kanazoshi. A kanazoshi is a type of book written mainly in Kyoto between 1600 and 1800, which was mainly, if not completed, written in kana instead of kanji. It's This allowed for this type of literature to be more readily available to the people of all sorts. Written by the writer and monk Asai Ryui in 1666, most of the contents of this book is considered creative writing, consisting of Chinese ghost stories, translated and transposed to Japan as a setting. On the other hand, it should be noted that the characteristics here are consistent with the information gathered by Shushu N. But this is just talking about what Shushu N is. We already know what Shushu N is. As shown
Also,
in
I
Him 2.
wasn't also uh didn't Adurna say that it would be more likely pronounced Shushuin?
Oh, Shushuin, that's right.
Shushuin.
Alright.
I think it might be categorizable as a form of cruel and unusual punishment to force Aaron to read all these Japanese words.
She's the one who picked the to do international SCP groups.
So it's self-inflicted cruel and unusual punishment.
Fuck off.
Yes,
Anyways,
exactly.
Footnote 4. The causal link between the two is not known. There are many theories posited regarding this, such as Sire Ryoi wrote but a story he had heard as part of the book that the story was a part of a report by Shushuin.
Shushuin.
Yeah. That 1642 is an anomaly influenced by the concept of story and so on. But none of these theories have been substantiated. Alright, the second addendum to historical background. 1642 was first confirmed to exist in 1667 by Shushuin. For over 200 years, there were intermittent attempts on their part to cover up and contain the anomaly. In 1888, 1642 was successfully contained by Shushuin, having been put in an inert state through the use of occult techniques and housed in a religious facility in Chifu Prefecture. Later, during World War II, records show 1642 was placed into IJAMEA Special Anomalous Battalion for the Imperial Japanese Anomalous Matters Examination Agency. It's a national paranormal agency established by government prior to Japan. And at its inception, agency focused on research on anomalous entities within Japan and its colonies, but later grew into a military organization focused on using anomalous entities as weaponry. Following the end of the war, the agency was absorbed into the Foundation, known as the Yokai Battalion. Okay. Used as part of its military might. Below are excerpts of the material the Foundation inherited from the Shushuin.
Oh fuck yeah.
Sukaze for the item memorandum catalog number 0910, captured on Kanban 7. Kanban 7 is a 7th year of the Kanban era, equivalent to 1667. Discovered by research officer Ayama Yajiro, as horses continued to die mysteriously on the road from Mino province to Mikawa province, a group of research officers and gate guardians were sent to capture it. Difficult to catch due to its elusiveness and difficult to collect it due to its swiftness and toughness. Great weasel that turns its body into a whirlwind, thought to be a greater variant of the Kamaitachi. For more information on the Kamaitachi, refer to item random catalog 0331. Differs from the Kamaitachi that in that it is about 10 shaku tall. A shaku is a traditional unit of distance equivalent to 30.3 centimeters. Does not possess sickles and cannot understand human language. Furthermore, while Kamaitachi attacks humans, the Sukaze attacks horses and cattle, consuming their life force and causing their deaths. At times, stranger behavior is observed, such as a wind entering through the nose and exiting through the anus. There is also an oral tradition that says that reciting the mantra of light will cause it to retreat. Oh no. An edition on Empo 8. Empo 8 is the 8th year of the Empo era, equivalent to 1680. Agency advances research to perfect collecting methods, but intervention by the Gyokyo Keisha makes it difficult. Association is bent on killing its Sukaze and is causing Amyando to divine its location. They seem to struggle with the swiftness and toughness of the weasel. My conclusion was that we would require a manner to stop the weasel's movement, and a technique that could seal its full chase was so ongoing, and thus it was decided that technology would have to progress before the collection were to take place. From then on, the person in charge would have to gather information while covering it up.
I have a feeling people messing with the ferrets is why there's just a murder ferret and not the healing ferret.
Probably.
I shall now cause a disruption simply to say I'm excited because it looks like Repo just got a big update.
Nice. Well, it
There are
crashed.
10 new monsters apparently.
Yeah. Now will it crash us again like last time?
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyways.
What uh um Apollo and I found is that it was literally primarily like the primary issue was me being host. But
Well,
plus like if Apollo was host and we had 3 people, it still had issues. The
gotcha.
game is so jank as of yet.
Yeah. Anyways. Succeeded collection in 1887. The previous year, there has been a string of unexplained damage done to carts and a newly extended government railroad. The Tokaido line. Between the areas of Atsuta and Ogaki, after receiving an urgent consultation from the government's director of the railway board, Inoue Masaru, investigation was conducted, and it was determined that the damage had been caused by Sukaze. It is assumed that they respond to all large moving vehicles, not only cattle and horses. Following discussions, a joint collecting operation was formed under the guise of providing information to the IJAMEA, which had been established the same year, and was mainly led by the agency. During the operation, several sorcerers of the agency boarded a freight van, pulled by a train, and attempted to steal the Sukaze as it attacked. They set up camp inside the vehicle and completed the raid while keeping peace with the weasel. The operation was a success, and the Sukaze was placed under the management of the agency. In addition to 1939, following the requisition of the IJMEA, Sukaze left our management according to the envoy. According to an envoy, it is intended to join the Special Autonomous Battalion, Yokai Battalion, and serve as an anti-cavalry and anti-tank weapon to the Continental Front. We cannot imagine how it would be trained, how it would be to train a weasel to follow commands, but the envoy seems confident. Which is to say, we've returned the favor with spite, reports Director Ishiro Goro. I don't know.
They were trying to weaponize the murder weasels.
Yep. It's not known where 1642 was located in between the end of the war, when IJAMEA was disbanded, and when it was discovered by the Foundation. Information provided by Tonyo Yokai Sanctuary shows that just before the end of the war, 1945, 1642 escaped IJMEA's control and moved into the sanctuary alongside many other anomalous entities, being under the management of the Sumoto Gao Yokai Protection Center. Okay, so this is probably the end, because I think the one place it was mentioned. Alright, hold on. Actually, we can do this a lot easier. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Because I think the only time it's mentioned is. Okay, no, it's mentioned a couple more times. Oh no, what happened? Hold on. Oh no.
What? What?
It looks like the Gokyo Keisha tried to attack the ferret.
Is that a
No.
surprise to you?
Well, it's
No.
not, but it's a ferret. Leave them alone.
Alright. Yeah, the following. Alright. Following is record of Operation Double Dash, an operation made to secure 1642, conducted from the night of 2020 redacted to an early morning of 2020 redacted. Operation was conducted by closing a section of Kamashi Expressway in the Yanamaki Junction to the Tonyo Samida interchange, a distance of 40 kilometers. The operation was conducted by 4 people, 3 members of MTF that -6, Kawatachi, a staff member of the Protection Center. For an operation, a special truck was provided by the Department of Logistics, and the rear rack was converted into an airtight containment chamber by specialists of Site 8103's Department of Engineering Technology. To lower the object into the rear, a horse dummy was built, further coated with a solution containing horse body odor components. As a countermeasure against possible involvement by the Gongyo Keisha, Department of Occultism provided a pistol and non-lethal ammunition that temporarily disrupts the target's occult potential. Operation Double Dash strategy sections. Alright, 20 redacted Kamashi special began. Cover-up story is given is emergency inspection and repair due to frequent accidents. Then at 2014, confirmation that all vehicles have exited Kamashi Expressway. 2026, special vehicle arrives at Hanamaki Airport IC. Final equipment check begins. Dummy horses loaded into back truck. 2132. Final confirmation of operation between MTF-6 and Kawatachi takes place. Hold on. Alright, so basically what I'm just seeing here, okay, I just want to see real quick, do they actually kill a ferret? Please don't tell me they kill the ferret.
Okay, I
They're
read
not
what
called a
the
ferret.
3 ferrets originally did. The first one is supposed to knock you down, the second one is supposed to give you a buttload of cuts, and the third one is supposed to heal most of the wounds, so it's not fatal.
Oh my gosh, the ninjas are
Huh.
here too! The one we did
Okay.
earlier. Both the ninjas in this group are trying to attack the ferret.
I feel
Well,
like
the
the
ninjas are just ninjas for hire, so.
I feel like the reason this ferret is even dangerous in the first place is because people attacked it.
Oh wait, no, the fairy ninjas aren't actually trying to uh aren't on the Gogyo side. Apparently, Kamitachi uh or bought them or something, because apparently Agent Arihara, which is with the Foundations, is they're allies. So okay,
Honestly, at this point, do we need to read? Oh,
no,
go
I was
ahead.
just skimming through, but basically I looked and the Foundation collected the ferret safely. They did
That's good.
succeed. Aww.
What was that distant sound?
I was
I
saying,
don't know.
alright. So 2 days after containment operation, Operation Double Dash succeeded, two documents suddenly appeared at entrance of gate of Site 8103. One of the documents was enveloped in a statement of entrusting of 1642 JP's managerial duties of the Foundation, as well as notes of containment signed by Tonyo's Yokai Sanctuary Mayor, Misanagi Yabu. The other document was written with black ink on clear free paper. The contents are the following. I know it's troublesome, but I would appreciate if you take them out to exercise once in a while. Ichiro. Aww.
Aw. So the yokai group just sent a message saying, "Hey, uh, please treat our weasels well."
Yeah. So
Uh,
apparently they're definitely like the Global Coalition because they failed.
Good for them.
So
God
Do we want to
damn.
do
I
we want to put them in lawful evil or incompetent evil?
we should probably put them in the same area where we put the GOC because they're part of the GOC.
Yeah, but I also want to just be a dick to them and call them incompetent. Competent.
Or
So,
or actually, should we put them in a different area in GOC? Because it says right here, association's policies and activities radically deviate from the standards of GOC, which means they do things the GOC doesn't do.
Well, that wouldn't change
honest,
their placement much.
Okay, it wasn't.
honestly, the only story we heard from about them was something that sounded like the GOC.
At least the old GOC.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's different now. I mean, I do like it better now. They don't just go after every fucking anomaly.
Either way, I'd say lawful evil or incompetent evil. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go around and gather up all of the skeever meat so that I can consume them.
I
I shared one last weasel picture before we move on.
yeah, I I think lawful evil because in the description, even though it wasn't really shown well with the anomaly, the Foundation does see them as a big threat, and
Yeah.
even when in the audio logs, it did show them freaking out when they saw them. So I'm guessing probably lawful evil. So I'm guessing they're not too
Alright.
incompetent.
Alright.
So
I concede. I just wanted to call them incompetent.
so I'm getting tired. I started yawning while reading that. I'm not sure if that was heard.
Uh,
I'm getting really tired. We went through a lot.
so then the errand must depart.
Yeah.
Rip. We did get to a decent amount, though, yeah. My favorite detail about the Skyrim cooking, alchemy and cooking overhaul is the fact that you can eat the giant rats now. They make for an easy, low-level food source.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna say the last Japanese group of industry we have to look at is the Research Projects Agency for
Oh
the
my
Marriage with
god.
Anime Characters.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Also, some of their
I
members
guess we'll
communicate
see
with.
how good
Oh,
they are.
sorry.
I guess we'll see. What are you trying to say?
I was gonna say, also, some of the members communicate with each other using messages apps such as Discord.
That's what? That's not at all surprising.
I just couldn't put out Discord mention. I don't know why. I find it funny the last one's about marrying anime characters. Anyways. Alright, let me go find a person to raid. Raid a new person this time.
Oh no.
What?
I just realized I've been hyperfixating on uh Boku no Hero again, and now I've got ideas in my head of fucking ways to make Boku no Hero characters in Skyrim.
Oh, did you guys hear about the Power World lawsuit? Speaking of Nintendo.
Pokemon Lost.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pokemon Lost.
Yeah, I mean it's still going.
Well, yeah, but they
Like one
literally
of the
lost the patent thing they were fighting for.
Yeah.
So it's basically guaranteed they're going to lose the lawsuit because it's literally about the patent. It was deemed
you
too
also
vague.
oh, Aaron, you also specifically were the one who informed us.
Oh, was I? I forgot.
Actually, I found out from watching, like, there's one channel I watch on YouTube that gets the information pretty fast.
Okay, then that's how I learned about it because you mentioned it last stream
Oh,
that I was in, I should say.
gotcha.
I'ma freeze the shit out of this spider.
Yeah. So,
Why did you just go yeah at that?
yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so, so at the same time, what Nintendo, what I heard some people will say Nintendo's doing is just trying to bleed out Pocket Pairs of money, because Nintendo does have way more money than Pocket Pair.
That is a very common business strategy, so I would not be too surprised
Yeah.
if that was their intention. In Japan, do they have the system in place to where, like, if someone loses a lawsuit, or like if the plaintiff loses a lawsuit, they have to pay for the defendant's legal fees?
I have no idea.
Because that's a pretty solid way to help avoid that sort of scummy bullshit.
I have no idea. Anyways, I found the person I want to read. So, Jerry, last words, go.
Uh, and remember, if your air weasels are causing trouble, maybe it doesn't have its friends. Maybe someone did something to its friends. And you're just kind of fucked. Or maybe you should just leave it alone. I am still angry at that group, aren't I?
Probably.
Valid.
Uh,
Anyway. Hatchet, last words, go.
Get over here, goat. Sorry, what?
Say last words, go.
Oh, I like potato chips.
Oh. Okay.
Also, which character should I create in Skyrim first? Himiko Toga or uh
Ha-
Shoto Todoroki?
I was about to say Hatsune Miku.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to turn you into something egregious, but my brain hurts too much to try to come up with something clever.
Yeah. Anyways. Um. So yeah, Danger Noodles. I am going to be rating a random person. You guys be good. Only annoy Hatchet, and I'll be doing a special event tomorrow with a surprise. So you guys better
Is a
fucking be
surprise.
there.
Is it a surprise to us or a surprise to the viewers? Is it something
Uh,
we know about or?
you don't know about it either, so.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. And so yeah, uh, so yeah, so yeah, be kind to them and help them, follow them. I don't know what else to say. I'm really fucking tired. Um,
do you need
Yeast
a hug
infection.
or water?
it's narcoleptic dick pains.
That
That's a
was
new one.
weirdly specific. What?